All right, well, we're live here at halftime. Welcome in, big man. Where are you at? You're supposed to be opening me up here.
Oh, you usually say we're live. I was reading something. My fault. Usually you say we're live. My fault. What's up, everybody? It's halftime. What the hell was that about, Donnie? I thought you should say we're live. I'm reading.
No, I don't know. I just figured
What
you
the
usually
hell?
carry it out there. Let me get ready here and
Fucking hell! I mean, you just started the show. I like, what the fuck?
Big play by Houston as we get on the air, Jeff. A interception return for Mr. Dink and Dunk throws a pick. 17-7 Houston now. How about that?
Well, that's what they couldn't do, and Houston looks like the right side early.
Damn, 101-yard interception return on Alex Smith's head.
Yep, what you cannot do at home. Let's go over some of these games, Donnie. The big story on Action News or on the show here. And again, this is the closing line, the halftime edition. We give you some rants and raves for the first half and a play or two. Pittsburgh, Donnie, how about this? Pittsburgh really struggling. This team has, Donnie, I want to get these numbers up, 31 total yards with 2 minutes to go in the first half, and they're got out by Jacksonville. Public, this might be a tough one for the public, Donnie.
No, look, it made sense. And it's still a second half, as we like to say, because remember what I just said before the game? I like the under in that Houston game. And I said, all it takes is one ridiculous play to send it over the total. Well, you just got that one. Now you have what, 24 points, 17-7, 24 points in that game. We'll see where that game ends up there. But it is early in these football games. We've all been there before, right, big man?
Sure. I mean, you're only up 9 points. I mean, anything could happen. Steelers could go on a little drive here and move the ball and you get in field goal range and do something here. But again, looking good so far for Jacksonville. Defense is playing well. Offense is doing enough. Tampa Bay, this has been an irritating game, Donnie. Tampa Bay had an opportunity inside the 5 to score. They get stopped on a 4th down. New York Giants in field goal range don't go for it or kick a field goal. They punt from the 35-yard line, little pooch punt. There's been about 10 or so points left off the board in this one. But I think what we've learned with these two offenses, things can get going quickly. There's still some time left in the second quarter here. Tampa Bay does have the ball in Giants territory. So if you can add a field goal, you're right on par with the total, basically. You mentioned Houston. They're up. That's a big result there. And how about Indy, Donnie? This Andrew Luck continues to look very good. They even tried the Philly special at one point. It's going to be 31-0, Donnie, this score.
Yeah, no, it would have been, they got the 3 points out of it, so maybe it would have been, 28-0 at that point. Whatever. But it looks like Tennessee is driving, and I am on Indianapolis as a side today. It would be nice to keep Tennessee off the board one last time or hold them to a field goal here. But it's the NFL, so, we see a lot of nonsense shenanigans where you sort of put one away, and, hey, look at that, you get burned last week, Jeff, microcosm, right? Get burned on Green Bay at the end of the half. Green Bay cruised in the second half. Now, both the games that I have some nice size wagers on would have covered at the half. We'll see which ones are we going to hold up in the second half with, Jeff, now.
Atlanta up 6-3.
And I was right, Jeff. What does it open up at? -0.5. There you go.
Right, which is odd. I feel like I would probably open at 3. But again, fair enough. Atlanta basically just needing to cover the game to cover the second half. So if you liked Atlanta pregame, and you missed it or you didn't get the game in, you want it in now. Atlanta's not playing great, Donnie. It's still winning this football game. Defense has been good. They've probably overachieved in this game.
I think this game's going to get decided by a big play, Jeff. And I don't mean like an offensive play where some like Julio Jones goes to 80 or Zeke Elliott breaks it. I'm talking like maybe a fumble in the red zone, a pick six the other way, just something that you don't see, a strip sack fumble, because both of these defenses are playing really good football at this point. And we'll see if it holds up in the second half. But that's just the way I feel it's going to get decided at this point, Jeff.
Detroit hanging on around as well. They're winning. Donnie, again, this kind of
wow, look at that. And just a real quick update, Jeff. The interception that Tampa Bay just threw, is that what you were updating or no?
No, I was not.
Yeah, Indy was going to have the ball down about the 15-yard line and a nice rip-away interception. So it looks like that game will go to the half 14-7, which is ridiculous in itself.
Yeah, it just continues to be bad news in that game. There's literally been about 13 points off the board in this game. This game really, again, should be probably 21-10 or something. But look, we'll see how it goes in the second half. Ryan Fitzpatrick, what a just joke the Bucs are.
It's two really bad football teams showing you really how bad they are, isn't it? This is really what it comes down to, it seems like.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, Dirk Cutter's a fucking loser. I mean, when will this guy be canned? He stinks. Detroit playing well,
Scam
Donnie.
Newton, yeah. Some Moshi comes in here.
Yeah.
Scam Newton always screws me. That was one of those weird plays, man. And looks like Marcus Mariota is down right now after getting sacked on 3rd and 15, getting some help from the trainers. Looks like he's looking at his right arm, Jeff, maybe right hand. So that could be some damage there.
Carolina 1-4 on the road, and it's you're getting a Detroit Lion team here that's kind of trying to pick themselves.
I can't believe that game, and I gave out the under 48.5 on the show. So again, that's 17. We'll see how that crumbles in the second half. But there's not a lot to like from Detroit, but it's sort of a sleepy wake up as that road team today, Jeff, on the Panthers, right?
Yes, correct. Couple second half numbers coming in here. Actually, we only have one at this point, and it's the Atlanta Falcons at -0.5. Total at 24 and a half. Definitely a defensive battle, but again, I'm not buying in totally with this the Atlanta defense. I got a feeling at some point, like you said, a big play is going to mix this one up.
By the way, yeah, 24 and a half. I'm telling you, I've watched this. This is one of the games that's on locally here. I've watched obviously with a bet on watching the entire first half. Seems like a stretch, Jeff, 24 and a half in this one. That seems like an under to me. You're going to get basically four touchdowns to win that. These teams are struggling. And when they're moving the football, Jeff, it's 3rd and 5s where they're getting 7 yards.
Tampa coming out at a pick in the second half, total 27. So the totals, they're shooting for about 48 points here. Again, for as bad as this game's been, Donnie, with all the points it's taken off, they've still scored 21 points, and there's been a lot of opportunities for more. I get the feeling these teams open up in the second half, but I'm already on one side of this, so I'll kind of just stay away from it. I don't have any official picks, Donnie, at 1 a.m. as far as that I've sent out. I know you have a few, and they're looking pretty good so far.
Mariota walks off the field, Jeff, just to give a quick update. 3rd and 14 from the 45-yard line, Tennessee, with Blaine Gabbert under center. Doesn't look like Marcus Mariota was doing much as is. The little dump-off play, so it looks like they're going to try to play for a longer field goal, but that makes it 4th down. So they're going to try for a field goal of maybe, 50-plus yards at this point. So it looks like if they get anything, it'll be 24-3 at the half, and Mariota with that injury, that could loom large in the second half. We'll see.
Donnie's 3 to 4 seconds ahead to me. Yeah, it feels like he is to me, too. I don't know if he's just interrupting me or just I don't think he – I feel like you're ahead of me. You're streaming. I don't know what.
That's the red zone. I'm just going off the red zone feed on TV.
No, I mean it with the video, actually.
Really?
Like the audio. Yeah, it seems like you're ahead of me. Maybe not. Carolina coming out. We're waiting on an exact – what is this, pick 'em in the second half? Is that what I'm seeing?
Unnecessary roughness called. So now they're going to get a chip shot field goal. You got to be kidding me. That's not a flag. I mean, this stuff just gets me angry, Jeff.
What game?
Indianapolis. Indianapolis stopped them on 3rd down and long. It's only 3, so they're going to kick a field goal anyway. But it would have been like a 55 or 56 yarder that now looks like it's going to be a chip shot. You know what I mean?
All right, here we go. Carolina 3 in the second half. The number was bad. 3 -103.
Man, that's baiting you, isn't it? Isn't that really baiting you?
You're basically saying that they're going to win the game.
They have to win the game, yeah.
Fuck, man.
I
kind of like the Giants, man. I just don't think they lose this game. I think they win, and I think they win by like 7. I feel like I might just. I don't know. Let me see. I want to see some more here.
Field goal is good.
Is that? Wait, never mind. All right, where do these people come up? Crypto Flex, pick 6, Jacksonville. What?
Jackson has the ball, don't they?
Yeah. Al Hard saying Tampa Bay over looks like a bust. A bust. They have 21 points. And these
another interception by Dink and Dunk, though, Jeff. Alex Smith. How about that?
I'm seeing halftime. Oh, wait. Yeah, you're right.
Dinkin and Saban, what I tell you about this, Jeff? Stone cold under, looking good in the NFL, under 41. Ooh, defensive battle. Yeah, this is what you get. Welcome.
What are you drinking? A little Diet Pepsi?
Yeah, I don't have any waters in my cooler back there, so I'm sipping down on this. It was sure to make me burp about 10 times. So.
God, I hate warm water.
Warm water? Yeah, I don't like warm water either.
Not like when people give you like a water bottle and it's like just.
Nah, come on. You can't do that to people. Who's doing that?
A lot of people do that.
All right, Jeff. Tampa Bay opens up with a pick 'em over under 27. That's good. Look, 27, 4 touchdowns. But then again, what are we getting out of Eli, Jeff? We're going to do it or not? Fitzpatrick, boom or bust. You could have had points both ways in that game. How about this? Let's 14 to 7 at the half. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The Giants, as we talked about before we come in on the show, 4th and 2 from the 37. So you're not going for that with 1.5 minutes on the clock. And the best part about it is, Jeff, your defense stinks anyway, right? So they punt the ball back to the 10-yard line and zip, 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 zip. I mean, Tampa Bay does end up getting intercepted on a nice play, but deep in the red zone. Yards don't matter than this. This isn't a lockdown defense where you're pinning somebody back. I mean, what are we doing here? Why would you not go for it? So what? You don't get it at the 37. Is that the end of the day? Like, no, come on, man. Joke.
No, I hear you. I hear you. What else do we have here?
And a missed field goal by Houston at the half, 17-7. So underbackers rejoice.
A lot of people give out warm water. I fucking hate that.
Who does that? I don't even understand it.
Like people take something out of the thing and they like throw you water. They like get home from the store and throw you water. It's like, dude,
whoa. Yeah, man, come on.
That is not something you should do. Or people like, you ever go to like a pizzeria dining and the kids like stocking the fridge and it's like, fuck, I don't.
Yeah, no, and you're playing a game because, look, I've been in that business before and kids do get lazy. You're supposed to rotate the drink so the cold ones stay up front. Or kids get lazy and they just all of a sudden everything in there. You get in there, it's hot outside, you pick up a sandwich, it's a pizza, and you get the warm bottle. You're like, what is wrong with this?
Listen, if I had a restaurant, the rule would be before you go home, that thing is stocked up so it gets cold all night. And by the time we get in
it is though. But you know, if you have the lunch rush and stuff like that, you have to replenish it because people take it out. But when it's half full, you're supposed to slide the drinks in the back.
Yes.
The kids get lazy and just put the ones warm right in the front. Yes.
Don't do that. I hate that.
They do it.
Don't do that stuff. That ain't right.
What else we got here? Land opens up as a half as we have Carolina minus 323.5. I'm trying to wait for these other games.
I'm waiting for this Pittsburgh. I want to see what this Pittsburgh line is.
32 seconds left to half, 9-0. Look at that, man. That Jax D, Jeff. Look what happens when you get that second cornerback, huh?
Yeah.
Get AJ Boye in there and shut it down.
I'm telling you. Yeah. That's a good one.
See what comes up here. Just watching these games live as they go down. Lamar Jackson struggling a little bit in this football game as anticipated. But on the move to try to get some points here. What's that?
They have the lead at least.
No, they do. Yeah. Pittsburgh trying to mount something here. Lamar Jackson incomplete. They got 5 seconds in that game, so you're probably going to bring in your Mad Bomber for about yep, here he comes. The Mad Bomber comes in the game for a close to 60-yard field goal at least.
What do you think the number in that Pittsburgh game is? 7 or something?
Nah, it's not going to be 7. It won't be 7. Maybe 4, something like that, 3.5.
Really?
Yeah, you can't hang a 7 up there. You'd automatically just take Jacksonville.
You think? I think people would still take Pittsburgh. They'll win this game. They'll get close.
Because even when you look at Indianapolis game, Jeff, it's 24-3 in a 1-point spread. It's -1 in the second half for Tennessee. See what I mean? Like you can't just get nuts with it.
It's only 9-0 though. It's not 24-3.
No, but you're saying if it's 24-3 in a pick'em game, shouldn't the number be ridiculous the other way? Oh my God, he made that too, Justin Tucker. Boy, he's a freaking weapon.
13-7.
He's a weapon, man.
That's big for Baltimore backers.
6.5 that closes out. Let me tell you something. If you get 6.5 of that game, you're doing it wrong, Jeff. Is that right?
6.5.
That was 4.5, 5s, 5.5, 6s. Like you got what did you do? Wait till the bell went off?
I guess you
nailed that thing.
I don't know. Did you really think Joe Flacco was coming back? I don't know.
Tampa Bay second half. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I'm good.
They're bad football teams. You know what I mean? They're bad football teams.
They're a loser group. Look at this team. I mean, you had opportunities to score touchdowns. You're getting stoned on 4th and 1. I mean, this team's a bunch of losers.
All right, Jeff. Big Ben dropping backs about midfield. He's wasting a ton of time, but throws deep, and that is incomplete. Looks like the Steelers are going to go to the half down 9-0. Maybe a Hail Mary shot here coming up, but they should get to the half soon. This endless first half.
Yeah. Anyway, Jesus.
Some good football games coming up later. Any line movements late, Jeff? I see Chris -7 on the Eagles. So, I mean, that line's in the striking distance. If you really like New Orleans, I doubt you bet it at 9 early in the week because it wasn't going to 10.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I know people are just eating it up at 8 and 7.5. And, okay, it's coming down. We'll see what happens. Baltimore at the half, Jeff. -2.5, 21.5 is the over-under. That's an interesting one.
I want to see. I think Atlanta second half's a good play. I think they beat I think they beat.
I think who has ball second half? Dallas is going to get the ball to us, which I don't even know if that's a good or bad thing at this point. Say 10's in here. Look at that. Fresh out, Jeff. He's out there in the fire region doing good things out there, Jeff. Going to benefits and doing his part.
Good, well, I was going to call him out, but after hearing that, I won't.
I can't call him out.
I was going to, but
for USC, you're going to call him out?
No, I was going to call him out for his comments last week that he made, trying to kind of clown me, but I won't now. Good work. Keep it up. You know, Donnie, I should send a donation to those people. That's such a terrible thing, those fires.
And by the way, you like emotional stuff at times, Jeff, I know.
Oh, yeah.
How about tomorrow? Did you see the Rams press release of what they put out for tomorrow's game?
I think I've heard they've given like thousands of tickets.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good stuff, man. Pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, looks like the second half is kicked off in a couple of these games. Dak Prescott complete. So they're at about the 33-yard line of Atlanta. We'll see. That game's going to be tough all the way down the stretch. And I hope that hook doesn't end up biting me. But in a game like this, it just could do that. So we'll see. The Tennessee opens up, Jeff, at the half end. I think I was right on it. Tennessee opens up -0.5 for the second half.
Yeah, that game I'm not involved in.
And what about the Jacksonville game? Is that the Steelers game?
I'm
Steelers game
waiting.
went to half. Yeah. It's like the endless game. They have no idea what to do on it, Jeff. They have no idea.
Oh, Christ. Who is older, Donnie or Big Man? Donnie, how old are you?
Man, 41.
Yeah, Donnie's about 12 years older than me.
Yeah, man, you can see the grays on my head. Stop it.
By the way, Donnie, I was telling you, I watched that Chris Herron documentary last night. Dude, you could pass for a twin, you and him.
Yeah,
took a lot
of the same age. He's a little bit older than me.
You, Phillip Rivers, and Herron, you're like you're like twins, triplets. They would say.
Where is the Steelers line at, Jeff?
5.5. 5.5.
Oh, you were right.
I was close.
Yeah, you were closer than I was. I thought it'd be about 4.
I mean, Donnie, 5.5 is hard to not take, bro. I mean, I could see them like, I don't know, man.
I don't know, dude. But yeah, but when you're playing from behind the gun on Jacksonville, that's exactly where they want you. Like they can just clamp down and D up, knowing you have to pass. That's and it's a road game. It's not a home game. Like, oh, they just have to get out there and win. You know,
I had to figure they'd make it close to like where. I mean, the game. I mean, do they really lose? It's like it's crazy.
You figured if you're taking the 4 and the 4.5, you're expecting the Steelers to lose that game. You are.
Interesting.
But it's still not coming up on my damn board over here.
Yeah, I'm seeing 5.5 -1.
There it is. Finally, yes, 5.5, 20, 21.5 at Pinnacle, 23.5 at Chris, 21.5 at Bet Online. So we're gonna have to go. You think it would open up? What? Right?
Yeah,
no.
If you like the Steelers, you got to go over. Yeah. Because you're hoping for the Steelers just punt up like 17 or 20.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Jags got to be good for at least 7. You would think.
Maury Cooper with a nice catch. Dallas moving the football. Come on, Atlanta. Step it up on D out here. Damn it.
When's the next poker tournament you wager? I'm not sure, but they have announced there will be one, I believe. So
yes, I think it went very well. A couple hundred people in there. It was fun. At least now that the people have been in there, and same thing with myself. You know the software, you know the speed of the game, so we can enjoy.
Well, the software is, I mean, the software uniform throughout is pretty much the same. But if you've never played,
I haven't done it before. Yeah, something most people probably have, because usually if you're not a poker player, I don't really know if you're going to be downloading, funds to play poker for real when you don't really know what you're doing. So
right.
Yeah.
All right,
the G-Man. Let's make a couple picks and get out of here and enjoy these second half stretch. What do we got up here?
I would probably say I like Atlanta second half. I think they beat Dallas. They haven't played well. They're still winning the game. Well, then again, I can't. It's already fuck. Already fucking active.
Let's see, we got 27s. I think that game opens up. I'm going to go over in the second half of that Giants game, even though I believe that the game actually would go under the total. I'm going to say over the. I think you're going to have 4 touchdowns just by people doing nonsensical stuff.
Yeah. That's a good point by you.
But anyway, folks, big games this afternoon. Me and Jeff will be screaming at the TV for New Orleans. I know me and Jeff have a pretty good feel tonight's game. What?
Yeah, real quick, Tennessee, Indy. Now, Indy's not going to slow down. You got to figure Tennessee's got to get going a little bit.
Yeah, but Blaine Gabbert's also coming in the game.
Oh, fuck yeah, Mariota.
You know what I mean? Which might not be a bad thing, because what the hell did Mariota do in the first half?
Yeah.
Anytime you have Blaine Gabbert in the game, though. He can't. A lot of your offense on Tennessee is built on read RPO type stuff, getting out of the pocket. Now completely changes. So we'll see. A team that's really built on the run and being athletic is no longer that. So we'll see.
Jim Beam, Tennessee comes back and wins.
Oh, don't do me like that, Jim Beam.
Jim Beam. All right, Donnie. Yeah, 24s maybe. I could see Blaine Gabbert doing something.
Yeah, I'm going over in that Giants game. We'll see if we can hold on to that Detroit Carolina under, but I'll take that over 27 in the Giants game.
Steelers down to 4.5, Donnie.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, look, that's what it was supposed to be. I said it, right?
I don't know. I'm trying to think at this point. What were they? Pittsburgh was a 4-point favorite. They're down 9.
Yeah, but you can't just hang a 7 out there in the second half. That's enormous.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, do I want to take the Steelers second half?
Dallas lines up for a 50-yard field goal by Meyer. He nails it. So we got a 6-6 tie in that football game 10 minutes in.
I mean, that's a pretty decent, kind of middle there. I mean, Pittsburgh can win the second half and still not.
They're getting beat. Pittsburgh, put it this way, Pittsburgh wins the second half or covers that. They're going to win that football game. I don't think they're winning that. They're down 9-0. They're not winning that game. So I would almost just take Jacksonville with the 4 in the second half too.
Man, it's interesting. Fuck. Well, we said before the show we like Jacksonville, so we'll just
let's go with it again. Come on, let's go, Jeff. 4. Take the 4.
Let me see if I can get a better number.
Pittsburgh shut out in the first half and looks like trash. They're getting beaten this game.
Dude, times like this, I wish I had a Bovada account. Bovada's a 6 for this team.
I can't get it in New Jersey. Yeah, I can't do anything about it in New Jersey. Yep.
I'm telling you, if you have Bovada, take Jacksonville +6. That's a good number. But fuck, man.
Bosa is active. All right, let's get out of here, big man on campus.
Okay.
Close
Have
this
a great day, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow, 10 o'clock Eastern. We'll relive everything, and we hope you all win bets, and good luck. We'll see you Monday. Bye-bye.
Peace.